As we start the second use case, the collaborative PPM, we're going to look at a number of different things from Proggio tasks to being able to communicate in our home screen, projects, dashboards, the whole gamut of those throughout the application. First, starting here in what we call Proggio tasks. Notice the different statuses across the board here in a Kanban-like view. We'll look at some other views in a minute. But this allows you as a user to be able to come in quickly to Proggio and identify what you have as a task or tasks related to projects, those that are related to just your individual tasks that you've created, or create new tasks that you would need, not only for yourself, but you could also add some of these other folks or push them out to different team members or individuals or team members. Now, if we did want to look at some that are just related to specific projects, I can come here, pull up the details, whether it's going through these various items here across the tabs, or starting to be collaborative with different users here in the system, at mentioning them, ask for an update, even adding some of your own words there, and then sharing that with those different users. Those can then send via email, also being able to update them in the system. Look up here in the top right-hand corner, we've got a collaborate functionality, which you'll have a little red dot showing you if you've got something collaborative with someone else in your queue. Also, you'll notice some of these different views that we can see the data, not only a Kanban view, but also being able to look at this in a list view where I can drag these into different buckets, like I can also do here in the list view, showing that some of these now are completed, maybe even looking at them in a couple of different ways, maybe a priority or based on the assignee, where do they fit in those buckets? So you're able to group these columns in various different ways. Now that's our first look in looking at Proggio tasks. There's many other ways to look at how we can collaborate with different folks in Proggio from the home screen and being able to get a quick snapshot of what's happening with your different projects. Also the feed here where I can comment, at mention, same thing, different users, whether it's groups or users will pull up. That gives you the ability to not only see, but also to use this like a LinkedIn-like feed and start communicating. Also, if we go into a specific project, we can then see what's happening with the project, whether we want to come and pull up that activity or task and communicate like we saw before, or we want to maybe start including some of these other things like, hey, there's maybe a note that I've got here, and I'm going to say, hey, new note for Magic Quadrant demonstration. And I'll save that here. Now this is saved with the project here. And as we go to different areas of the product or pull up the notes again, that will then save. Now, let me just show you as I come into this project dashboard, you'll be able to see as I change this to my electronic device project, I can see multiple different widgets here. And one that I maybe wanted to add are my project notes. As I add this widget, you'll notice in just a matter of seconds, it wasn't there, now it is, and it's pulling all of that collaboration functionality coming from other areas of the system. Thank you.